My name's Leon Sakaris. I head up the property and development practice here at Sparke Helmore. We have a great team of lawyers and paralegals, and we work on a number of high-profile transactions with our enviable client base. Here are a couple of lawyers that will give you an insight as to their time here at Sparke Helmore.
Prior to starting, I had a few friends and colleagues that were working at Sparke Helmore. They told me that it was a very inclusive kind of and supportive team culture, and that's exactly what I found as soon as I started at Sparke Helmore.
I think you would immediately find a warm welcome. I think you would find support in all manner of places, and you would find people who would help you with problems. But a lot of people had an eye out for me and supported me at good and bad times in all manner of ways. And as more and more women have joined the firm, I've had support from other offices and other practice groups with female partners in it.
So flexibility is something that the firm as a whole promotes. It's something that is looked at on an individual basis, and it's done that way because we recognise everyone's an individual and they have their individual circumstances. There's certainly certain situations where people work more productively and prefer to be in the offices. There's other individuals and their type of work where they're better off doing it at home for various reasons. So there's a lot of flexibility, not just within the team, but across the firm as a whole.
Since joining Sparke Helmore, I've had a lot of opportunities to work with a wide range of clients, lots of mentoring opportunities, and it's really enabled me to expand my skill set and knowledge set tremendously.
I joined Sparke Helmore quite a while ago, so despite my youthful looks, so I've been here a long time. It was in 2003 I joined as a lawyer, and we're now 17, 18 years later, I'm a partner. So I like to think my story is an example of how Sparks really encourages career progression.
So I've been here at Sparke Helmore now for 16 years, heading up the property and development practice. And what keeps me here is three things. Firstly, the team that I work with, and that includes the lawyers in other teams, because a lot of our work is done on a project basis, requiring input from other teams. The clients that we work with, the majority of whom are property developers and institutional investors. And thirdly, the type of work that we do, and probably in that order.
I like to think our property group is quite unique. Having spoken to other lawyers at other firms and knowing how other firms are set up, our property group does things a bit differently. So we make sure our lawyers are exposed to a wide range of work. We don't pigeonhole any lawyers into a certain type of work in the property area. We ensure that they do a wide range of property work and work for all the partners in the group rather than just one of the partners.
The training I've received since starting at Sparke Helmore has been extremely personal, hands-on, and across the board helped me in all aspects of my legal career.
We've got a large range of clients that we deal with, in particular to our team. But one of the best things that I enjoy with our clients is the fact that I get to have that one-on-one time with them. I get to get involved with the transactions very early on because we've got such strong relationships with them. And we get to see the fruits of our labour. We get to go out on site at the start and at the end of transactions and actually see the buildings going up. We get to see the finished product.
We define the term property widely, and whilst a large part of our practice is conveyancing and leasing, we also do a lot of development work, both incorporated and unincorporated transactions, joint ventures, shareholder arrangements, and of course a large part of our practice includes financing work.
The work that I do varies on a day-to-day basis. It's very diverse, which is great.
I think the reason I've stayed at Sparke Helmore is I arrived at a good time when it was quite a small firm. Watched the Newcastle office double then triple in size, watched the Sydney office expand into all areas of law that it hadn't been in before. Ultimately in about 2000, Theo and Leon joined us with a big team from another firm. All of a sudden we had a depth of experience and work, and it's been just on and on from there.